In this demonstration, I'm going to create a compound animator for an exit animation. A compound animator is an animator that has multiple properties changing on it at once. You can do a lot with just one set of keyframes. Before we begin, let me show you the finished product. When you are animating text, you have to think about your reader. A few rules. The text should hold on screen long enough to be read. With the animation, quick entrances and exits. Don't annoy readers by having your text moving slowly into frame. It should snap into place. For the exit animation, I'm going to create a compound animator. Create a new animator by selecting the text item on the layer. This matters. If you do not, you could create a new animator that is subordinate to your other animators. I want this exit animator to operate independently of the others on this layer. Then select the Animate arrow. In the drop-down, you can choose any of these properties, but I'm going to choose Opacity. Turn the opacity to 0. Now the text disappears, but that's okay. Untwirl the range selector and change the start to 100%. Remember, if the start and end are both the same number, then the effect will not apply to any of the text. So now it is visible. I am going to extend my work area and create my exit after a good pause, long enough for our reader to read the line of text. Now I'll make a keyframe on the start by clicking the stopwatch at 3:15. Then I want to jump ahead with the cursor, and to be exact, I'll use the timecode window to enter in 4 seconds, so that my exit animation takes 15 frames, half a second. Change the start to 0. Select the keyframes by clicking on the start line in the layer menu to select both, and use F9 to make them easy ease. Now my text animates out in reverse order. Let's preview the whole thing to get a sense of the timing. It animates in with the bounce using position animators, then animates out in reverse order with opacity. Let's create a compound animator. I'm going to rename this animator Exit because I'm going to add more properties to it. Click the Add button. Select Property, and I'm going to choose Scale. Change the scale to 250%. Now the Animate Out scales up a bit as it disappears, which is a nice effect. Using just 2 keyframes, I get this kind of secondary animation by creating a compound animator. Let's add another. Click the Add button. I am going to choose Color, RGB. I will choose a yellow color. Now, when it animates out, it turns green because it is disappearing with the opacity, and it only gets halfway to its color transformation before it disappears. Pretty cool with just 2 keyframes for the exit. Let's preview the whole thing. Once you create an animate in and out effect that you like, you can just keep applying it to all of your new layers. Let me show you. Duplicate your layer with Command D. Select your text and replace it with another word. I can make layer level changes like realigning it, and it won't affect my animators. I can make subtle or even major adjustments to the animation and timing, but the basis is all still there. Experiment with the animator properties. There are lots of possibilities, especially when you make compound text animators.